Hey, what's going on? Are you looking to get into photography but the insanely high prices of gear these days are holding you back? Or maybe you already own a camera but lack the confidence in your work because you're only using entry-level equipment? Well, you've come to the right place. This video is part of a series where I share tips for capturing amazing shots no matter what gear you have. I focus on budget-friendly equipment, including pre-owned cameras and lenses I have bought off platforms like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, just like how I got my very first camera. While these may not be the latest models, I'm here to show you how even outdated second-hand gear can help you capture stunning photos. Stay tuned and get ready to make the most out of the equipment you have without breaking the bank. My name is Roy Duarte and I'm a Filipino-Canadian living in the Fraser Valley here in the beautiful British Columbia. I love taking snapshots of the world around me, and I go about doing so with the gear that I have. So join me on these adventures that tell the stories of how such breathtaking photos came to be. In this video, we are featuring a fantastic lens that's perfect for travel enthusiasts. The Sigma 18-250mm super zoom lens, in my opinion, is one of the best walk-around lenses available. To clarify, this isn't a promotion for Sigma. In fact, the lens we're discussing today has already been discontinued. However, it takes center stage in this episode simply because it's the one I personally own and use. There are plenty of counterparts from big-name camera brands, but I lean towards third-party lenses because they tend to be more budget-friendly without compromising quality. It's just a smarter choice, in my opinion. I got this lens in excellent condition a few years back from a lady off Facebook Marketplace. I paid $150, but the price for this lens when it first came out in 2009 was around $680 before taxes. This video focuses on the essence of super zoom lenses and what makes them so useful. Super zoom lenses are like the Swiss Army knife of photography because it's so versatile, practical, and adaptable in almost any situation. Whether capturing expansive landscapes or zooming in on far-off details, this lens can handle it all. If you're looking to travel light and carry just one lens, a super zoom like this one is an excellent choice. Remember, this isn't a gear review. I'm here to share my experience and show you how to make the most of photography using budget-friendly equipment. So come with me. Let's walk around and explore this beautiful location together. We'll take some interesting photographs using this camera and lens combo. When you're out in a place like this, it's all about slowing down and appreciating the details. Look at how the lights filter through the trees and how the colors change as you move. Photography is about seeing. It's not about having the latest gear. Let's see if we can get closer to these ducks. If you're into wildlife or any other kind of photography that requires you to be on your belly or crawl down to get to a very low angle, don't wear your best clothes. This is what I love about super zoom lenses. I can take a wide angle shot and without changing lenses, I can take a zoomed in shot if an opportunity comes up at the distance. But remember that your images are more susceptible to motion blur when using longer focal lengths, as even the slightest hand movements are amplified. You can turn on the image stabilization if your lens or your camera has one. A great rule of thumb for avoiding motion blur in handheld shots is to use a shutter speed equal to or faster than the inverse of the focal length. So if you're zoomed in at 250 millimeters, you need to shoot at 1/250th of a second or faster. You can also use a tripod or a monopod for more stability than handheld shooting. Or you can stabilize yourself by leaning against a solid surface like a wall or a railing or this tree over here. One drawback with this type of lens is that it doesn't work well in low light conditions. To keep the size, the weight, and the cost manageable, manufacturers opted for a variable aperture with a smaller maximum opening. So to compensate and gather more light, we open up the aperture, we lower the shutter speed, or we increase the ISO to amplify the sensor signal. However, each option comes with its trade-offs. Using a slower shutter speed can result in motion blur, especially if your subject isn't perfectly still. On the other hand, raising the ISO too high can introduce unwanted noise in your images. But as for the depth of field, it's not a major concern with this type of lens since the effect is minimal due to the smaller aperture size. Our best bet is to use the widest aperture available to let in as much light as possible. And if you want blurred out backgrounds, make sure the distance between your subject and the background is greater, maybe at least double the distance between your subject and the camera. So what did you think of our walk with this lens? Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed the photos we captured and if there are improvements that we need to make. I genuinely enjoyed capturing photos with this $500 combo, and I think you might enjoy it too. But if you feel differently, don't hold back. Let me know if I just wasted my money. I want to share this message to all of you out there that maybe your gear isn't as crappy as you think. Sometimes it's just about going out more, putting in the effort, and truly mastering what you have. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback on your work. That's how we grow and improve. Even now, I still ask for your critiques because learning never ends. For those of you considering getting into photography, used or pre-owned equipment is a budget-friendly option and a great way to start practicing. But hey, if you just won the lottery, then feel free to splurge and indulge. If you know someone in the same boat as the rest of us, share this video with them so we can all enjoy photography without spending a fortune. Like I said, this video is part of a series. So on the next one, I will take you to another location where we put to action another upgrade that proved to be a game changer. And the only way to get notified when the video comes out is to subscribe and click that bell. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.